I'm just gonna jump right into this. I'm not waiting to see if anybody comes here or whatever. I just kind of want to say what I want to say and, have this video up. Lay down. You're loud. Yeah, you. So anyway, like the title says, I've been feeling weird, and not like weird in my life, just weird about how I feel about YouTube. So I guess that is in my life because it's my life. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but what I'm trying to get at is I feel like the way I feel about YouTube has changed a lot. And I've been trying to like get back into it and be excited about it and want to do it, and I just don't. And I didn't stop doing it because I was like, okay, so if I stop doing YouTube right now, and then 5 years from now I want to look back on what happened like now, I won't be able to do that. So do I want to make a permanent decision on what could be temporary feelings? So the reason why I'm still doing YouTube now is because I do love it. I'm just not in love with it right now, and I want to have those memories. Because like Noah, Jake, and Jesse, and Toria, and sometimes Shawna, and other friends, they always talk about how they go back in the old videos and they really enjoy them. And I don't want to take that away from them, and I don't want to take it away from me, but at the same time, like I'm not into it like I used to be. I feel like I've become a little bit more private, and I like being on my own and just, alone, and I like the silence. It's peace to me, and I like not talking to people. And I'm not saying like I'm isolating myself, because I'm not. I still do talk to friends, and I still do go out and I do stuff. I just do a lot less on the internet. I want to say that I post less to Instagram, but it probably doesn't seem that way if you're following me, because when I do post, I post more than one thing at once, because it's not like I'm posting every single day. So it'll be like 3 days worth. So then I got like 9 pictures, and then people get mad. They're like, wow, you post too much. So I actually like unfollowed everybody, and then just followed back the people who follow me that I want to follow. Not that I really care. I've never cared about who follows me on Instagram or on Twitter. I did care how many people were watching on YouTube, and I did care how many friends I had on Facebook, but I don't care about that anymore either. I feel weird, and I don't know how to explain how I feel. It's just like there's been so many friends that I've had that I made through YouTube that have just like fell off the face of the earth, and some of them, they have reasons why they left. Others, we both stopped talking to each other, and like nothing happened, so we're like still on neutral terms, but we're just not friends anymore. But like for the people who like purposely left, it's hard, because you spend all this time talking to these people and like trusting them with how you feel, and then they tell you they don't want to be your friend anymore because either you're too negative or you're suicidal, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. If you're watching this right now, there's 2 people watching. If you're somebody who is willing to leave a friend when they're at their lowest, you're scum. You're full out, that's what you are. You're scum. You're not a good friend. You're not a friend. You're not a good person. You don't leave somebody when they need you. That's just messed up. Like it breaks my heart, because I mean it happened to me, but it breaks my heart for other people who have to go through that, because that's just messed up. You don't leave somebody who needs you. You don't leave somebody who is at their lowest and they're fighting to stay alive. You don't do that. I don't care what's going on in your life. You don't do that. I've been at the lowest of lows, okay? Where I can't even get out of bed in the morning, and I'm just lousy at everything, but I've never left anybody who needed me. Whenever somebody talks to me and they're like reaching out to me because they feel like they have nobody else, or they trust me with how they're feeling or what they're going through, it doesn't matter how depressed I am, how anxious I am, how whatever I am, I'm gonna be there for that person, because people need people. And when people reach out and there's nobody there for them, how do you know if they're gonna survive? How do you know if they're gonna be able to pull themselves out of that? I don't want to be the reason why somebody dies. I never want to be that reason. I don't want to be the reason somebody hurts themselves. I struggle with a lot of stuff. And actually, lately I've been doing very well. I feel good mentally. Physically, I do not. I'm very sick. After I got my scope, I actually got sicker. But I don't want to focus on that, and I don't want to talk about that because that just brings me into a whole other subject where, like, I appreciate that people care about me and they want me to get well, and they're like, get better, and I hope you're doing okay, and they're like checking up on me to see how I'm doing physically. But at the same time, it bothers me because it puts more focus on what I'm going through. With my stomach, because I got the scope, I know that it's not like super terrible, but that doesn't stop it from hurting. So it's hurting really badly, and it's like one of those things where you can't do anything about it because like everything you're trying to do, everything you can do is not helping, and it's just like a lot of pain that I've been learning to live with. And I hate to put focus on it because I don't want to talk about the fact that I'm sick. You know, I want to live my life and I want to do fun things and I want to be happy. But now I'm off track. I don't even know where I was going with that. I feel weird. I feel really weird about YouTube and the direction my life is going in. And I thought that I would never stop being a YouTuber. And now I'm like, I'm considering not. And not because I'm upset, not because my expectations were too high or whatever, because I stopped caring about numbers a very long time ago. I just don't care. I'd rather have like a couple close friends just commenting on videos and whatever and like sharing moments with me versus like millions of people, because I feel like the more people who watch, the more you have to work harder to please like a huge audience, and I don't want to do that. It's not that I don't want to please people, because I do. It's just I feel like it's too much energy wasted trying to figure out how to please so many different people, knowing full well that you cannot please everybody. You just can't, no matter what you do. You just can't, you know? You do your best, and some will like you and some will not like you, and that goes for everything, you know? When I share who I truly am and I'm like honest and open about suicidal thoughts and I don't know, anything that's going on in my life, there's people who support me and they care about me, and then there's people who think I'm annoying and want me to go away, and then there's other people who just full out abandon me, and that's nothing new. There's been lots of people who have done that, and it breaks my heart because I'm the type of person I trust so much. I trust people so much, and I shouldn't. And I have such a big heart, and I'm just so open to everybody and anything, and I just feel like everybody has good intentions because I do. But then I know that not everybody has good intentions, but I still give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and then they take advantage of me and they hurt me. And honestly, I don't know if I ever want to learn, you know, because I don't think it's a learning thing, you know, because I know the difference, but I think that maybe I should just stay the way I am, because there are people who are genuine and they do have my best interest at heart, and they do care, and they are good people, you know, and I don't want to close the door to people like that just because other people hurt me, you know. I'm just feeling weird. That's what it is. I'm just feeling weird about everything, and I have a lot of things that I want to do, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with YouTube. I don't think that I'm just going to stop forever and be like, okay, I quit and I'm never going to pick up another camera, because I love it too much. But at the same time, like, I didn't vlog, I don't even know how many days. Sometimes I just don't, and then sometimes I do, and then other times, sometimes I'm talking to the camera and it feels like the good old days, and then other times I'm too nervous to talk to the camera because it doesn't feel right. Like even this, like it's weird because I'm not doing it all the time anymore. And I kind of knew that if I stopped doing daily, this could happen, where I don't do YouTube anymore. But I just don't like the way it feels, you know? I was in love with it for so long, and now I'm not in love with it, and it just feels dirty. It feels like a relationship that's not working out. I feel like I'm this close to just breaking up with YouTube, but that's not what I want to do. And hopefully throughout this mess of everything I'm talking about, at least somebody understands what I'm trying to say, and it makes a little sense. I don't know. Shalene, I saw that you said hi, so hi. I'm actually doing dishes, but this isn't going to be a dishwash talk because I don't want to have a dishwash talk. So I'm going to leave in a few minutes and finish these dishes. I had a lot to do because when Torio was here, I neglected my chores and it all just piled up, and I've been trying to catch up, and it's really hard to catch up when you're so far behind. I had so much laundry to do and so much cleaning everywhere to do, and today I gotta caulk the tub. It sounds really weird to say caulk the tub. I gotta do the caulking around the tub because it was no good. Whoever put it there, I don't want to say they did it wrong, but they didn't do it right. So I'm gonna do it right, and hopefully I'm gonna do it right. I hate when I like talk a big game and then I do a worse job than the person before me. It doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes it does, and then I feel bad. But I gotta do that later on. I'm just kind of waiting for it to dry. I cleaned it last night. Nobody cares about that. So what's up with you guys? We can talk for a little bit, and then I can get back to cleaning. It is 3:25. Shawna will probably be here at 5:15, and I just want to have the dishes done, everything clean, so we can relax and watch Orange is the New Black. Do any of you watch Orange is the New Black? I know there's only like 2 people here, but maybe somebody wants to talk to me. Maybe somebody doesn't. I don't know. It's 2:26 p.m. where you're at. That's awesome. I just like spit everywhere. Sorry about that. Well, at least you're not here for me to spit in your face, because I feel like that'd be worse. But yeah, so if you don't see any YouTube videos from this channel or anything that I own, it's not because I'm upset. It's not because I'm depressed. It's not because I'm anxious. It's not anything bad. It's just I feel like I'm moving on. I'm moving on from YouTube, and I don't want to say that I'm moving on like fully, because I'm still gonna want to do videos here and there, and there's gonna be like holidays and things that I want to record, and I will upload. I know that I'm not gonna be doing it as often, and some videos might even stay unlisted, because sometimes when I have the camera in my hand and I'm like talking, and the things that are coming out that I'm saying, it's just for the first time in my life, I feel like, why am I sharing this with people? Why are they gonna care? Why do they need to know? You know, I'm just becoming more private, and that's what's happening. And you might not see that through the videos, because they probably seem either normal or close to the normal that has always been. But when I'm like editing them, and I don't know, it doesn't feel the same as what I'm trying to get at. It feels weird, and maybe it's something that'll pass. Maybe I'll get back into it and I'll feel good about it. Maybe I won't, but I wanted to let everybody know that if you don't see any videos coming out, or it takes like a really long time before one does, that's why. I'm just feeling removed. Shawna's at work. Shawna works Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. So at 5:15, she usually gets home. And Courtney's at work too, but she's going to a friend's house after work, so she won't be coming home. There's so many wasps. I want to show you my window. I know this is kind of weird, but like, it looks so cool. There's vines that grow all over it, so you can like barely see outside, but it like makes, I don't know, it just looks really cool to me. I really like it. And then like, if you come over here, I don't know why I'm really showing, but you can look. There's trees all in the front here too, and I love that. They all grew up. There's some flowers there. Oh, and if you wanted to see the dogs, here's Zeke. Oh, Zeke, are you a good boy? Huh? Are you a good boy? Malachi's over here. Hey, Malachi. Hey, buddy. Hi. Oh, big stretch. Oh, another big stretch. Everybody's stretching. And the old car. I miss driving that. Well, not drive. Well, I have drove it, but that's not what I mean. I mean being in it. I actually drove it like 2 weeks ago. It was a fun time. Don't lick his bird. It's not for you to lick. Stop it. So yeah, I gotta get dishes done, and I just wanted to update you on where I'm going to be. It might be, I don't know, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months, 8 months. Probably won't be 8 months or 6 months or anything like that. I'll probably be around in the next 3 weeks, but I don't know if I'll be around before that. So just letting you know how I feel and what it's all about. I appreciate you guys a lot. I know that there's not too many of you guys anymore, and that's fine. That's fine. Good things always have to come to an end. Maybe it wasn't a good thing. I don't know. I love my channel, and I love you guys, and I love what we have, but I need a break. So I'm not putting like a date on anything. I could be back in 2 days. I could be back in 5. I could, just like I said, it could be months. It could be weeks. But just know that I appreciate you, and if you're still watching the old videos, that's awesome. I love when people comment on old videos and they go back and watch them again, because when I go to respond to the comment, I actually go back and watch too, and it's like really cool to see how much we've changed over the years. There's a lot of our lives on YouTube, and I think it's so cool, but at the same time, like, it's really hard to maintain. So I'll see you when I see you. Thank you for being here, and take care of yourself. Bye.